We're back here on the Bumper Breakfast, and it's the last Lab Friday edition. We must tell you that it's hard conversations, and we're discussing insecurity in relationships. Insecurity in relationships. And some person, human being that is with me on mistake, human being is telling me that this conversation, he doesn't want to have it with me.
Because you're on this table.
Precious, if you break the table, remember in the first place that I will tell your secrets.
I thank God I have somebody behind the camera who is my producer. He will defend me.
I can tell you that I'm going to let your secret out into the public today. You better respect yourself when you're talking about this.
Insecurity in relationships. Now, this is a very interesting one. Welcome,
does it really
viewers.
happen to women, or does it happen to just
It
women?
happens to both.
Are you
It
kidding?
happens to both, yes. It happens to both. You see, it's important we understand that insecurity in relationship is a problem that we all have to talk about. We have to create awareness about it, because I have been a victim of it. I know you are currently a victim of it.
How?
Don't ask me how on national TV. I'm not going to explain. But guys, listen to this. Now,
Are you kidding me right now? I'm not
how-
a victim. You are a victim.
So will you allow me to, or I evict you
Because
from
you
the
are-
Big Brother bumper
I
breakfast
don't
show?
want your big brother anything. I don't understand what you people are talking
Okay,
about.
okay. I'll take it easy on you.
Yeah,
You are innocent.
very extremely so.
Related to Ethiopia.
Let's talk about
Okay, this is
insecurities.
good. Insecurities in relationship. Number one, don't judge your current relationship with the previous one. You need to understand that there is a clear discrepancy between that man and this man, or that woman and this woman.
But let me ask a question before you
Please
even
do.
begin to reel out this point.
Yes.
When we talk about insecurities in relationship, what are the signs that you're insecure?
They are the ones I'm giving you. Judging your previous relationship with. I'm giving you 10 points.
So it means that you're insecure.
Yes.
When you judge.
So by the time I go through the 10, you will understand. You see, sometimes it's not enough to define. If you say what is insecurity in relationship, I'll tell you insecurity in relationship is feeling inadequate for being good enough, or that uncertainty. Okay? When you have that uncertainty or the inability to handle certain situations, that's insecurity. But by the time you understand the do's and the don'ts, you will understand your state. Then you can evaluate and ask yourself, have I been insecure? Because you see, when I was doing this study, I did it in consonance with a professor in Yale's University. And when I got to a level, I said, Precious, you've been guilty of this.
So tell me, what were you doing particularly that made it obvious that you were insecure? Say it now. Let the devil be ashamed. Say it now. Let the devil be ashamed.
Point number one, like I said, Tomisi, could you get behind me?
Point number two, you're done with one.
Yeah, number one, like I
I'm
said,
confusing
don't
you.
judge, okay? Don't judge the current based on the previous. Number two, don't confuse imagination with reality.
Okay?
That something is in your mind does not mean it is happening. You need to live in the reality, in the
So
realm
there
of-
is a possibility that you're living in your mind,
Exactly.
and your mind is feeding you garbage,
God bless
and
you.
you're acting it out in reality.
Let me give you a practical example. You're watching the TV screens right now, and your wife is a very beautiful woman, and she's the host of the television program, like, for instance, and then you're seeing her with another person anchoring a show, and then because of how they relate, you just
Or
get this,
the chemistry.
because, okay, the chemistry and physics, you just think there's a biology. You are off. That is not reality. That's
So, for
in
example,
your imagination.
if your husband is an actor and is always seen acting closely with a particular artist,
Yes.
and they say, okay, like Ireti Oladora was saying, that R&D is a screen husband,
Yes.
like best screen husband
Very
ever.
true.
Now imagine how Jumobi
Will
and
feel.
Igbeson would have been feeling.
That's being paranoid. You need to get to the level where you are encouraged to have an open and honest relationship.
So you're not in your mind.
Yes.
Don't feed your mind.
And that's
I get
why
that.
it's really good to communicate. communicate. There are some things you don't have to put to a woman with reactions, or to a man. This chemistry between you and Thomason is wonderful. You know, then it tells a whole lot
No,
more.
somebody has actually asked me that question before. This person said, no. The chemistry between both of you is really, really,
You are
really,
who?
me and you.
Me and you don't have any chemistry. Which chemistry? I don't like my chemistry teacher.
I said somebody
Somebody
sent us a message about that, and I laughed. I had a really good laugh.
Number 3, stop trying to mind read your partner. Yeah, you're just looking at the person. What's he thinking about? Is he thinking about that girl in his office? There's a new secretary in MITV. Precious must not see her. Who is guilty of that? There's a new staff in this place. This person must not see her. You get what I'm saying?
So you meet the person on the way, and you're like, hey, or you go to your husband's office, and then as you're climbing the stairs, a beautiful woman
is coming downstairs. Oh my Jesus. Thomason, there are things I don't want to say on national TV, but it has happened to some of us. If you date an insecure lady or an insecure guy, your life is going to be stereotyped. And that's why you need to hear this point. It will shock you. Number 4, once you ask, don't keep asking. Oh, babe, this guy Precious, tell me about him. And then you've asked. And then the next day, oh, babe. And then the next one, oh, babe. And then you keep asking. You've become a pest. You must learn to alleviate the stress of your partner. So when you have asked a question, don't go
So basically, when you're asking those questions, you're actually increasing your partner's stress.
Yes, because pestering.
Mental stress.
Yeah, pestering can destroy your relationship. I know a lady who just shut down on the guy and she was like, you overcare. Okay, I'm not doing again. I'm telling you. And she left the guy for overcaring. A lady once tweeted and said, this guy I'm dating now has never cheated on me, has never shouted on me, it's a boring relationship. I think I'm tired. And people were like, are you mad? That's what everybody prays for. You know, that will take me to another point. It's important you understand point number 5, that relationships have to do with ups and downs. Relationship
There'll always be the up part, there will always be the down part.
Relationship comes with ups and downs. Focus on the good.
Be focused.
Be focused on the good.
Somebody keeps telling me that. Be focused. I like that.
Be focused on the good. Be focused on the positive. You see, everybody has a good side and a bad side. Just like every product has an advantage and a disadvantage. The same battery that helps your car to start contains acid that can harm you. The same car that drives you to work can actually drive you to your untimely grave if you're not careful. Everything that has advantage has got disadvantages. So be focused on the good. Celebrate the good to make the person better, because what you celebrate determines what amplifies the relationship. You celebrate the bad side of the person, then you're going to be encountered or faced with the bad side. So you just have to let that go. Next, which is number 6, give your partner space to breathe. Another thing to show you are insecure is you want to choke them.
You're always with them. You always want to be with them.
See, let me say this. A relationship is about 2 different people who have their own lives. Come together to make a beautiful life.
To fuse the lives
together.
But
have your own friends.
But they still have their...
Yes, have your friends.
So like in relationships, you're still meant to have your lives.
Yes.
And then our lives.
Good. So have your friends. Have your social media business. Have your colleagues. So when we come together, we have a lot to talk about.
To gist about.
Yes, it's not every time. You have... So where are you? Where are you? So what are you doing now? Oh, do video call, I want to see. When you become too insecure, then the guy starts going up to plan on being a better lumber. What I'm saying?
I get it.
Like lumber. He told his wife he was at home resting. And then she called on a video call and said she wants to see. His friends quickly brought pillow, blanket, and they spread everything. He was on the road. And as soon as he dropped the call, he entered the party. Unknown to him, his wife was actually in that party. And that takes me to point number 7. Insecurity has to do with you. If you are insecure, it is your problem.
So it is you.
Yes.
Ah.
That one shock you, Abi.
Ah. I get it. So insecurity is about you,
Not the
being
person.
being the bad person, and then
Yes.
trying to now fuse the bad into the transfer the.
As a result of your imagination. So being insecure is your problem, not your partner's problem. So deal with yourself. If you're too insecure.
But is it possible for your partner to help you deal with your insecurities?
See, let me tell you something. That leads me to another point. Nobody can make you happy. Your personal development is your personal business. Deal with it. Your partner can make you happy. Your partner can help you deal with your
You
insecurities.
shall want to break my table, Abi?
All they can do with you is just to try and be open. You need to understand. That's why if you're on this table right now, you need to personally come down from this table and use that table as firewood if it's a wooden table. Like break it, stop, stay out of it. Because the truth be told, there's a whole lot going on out there. That takes me to point number 8. Stop snooping around.
Checking people's phones.
Checking his phone. Insecurity makes you
Picking
snoop
his phone
around.
call.
So you want to hack his calls. You want to check his text messages.
See, I have an aunt. Let me tell you what she does.
Tell me.
She's so creative that even though she's not tech savvy, she bought an app. She bought an app to be installed in her husband's phone so that remotely she can be listening to his conversation.
Hey,
She got that creative.
who
She
did
got,
this to us?
see, she got so creative that when that one didn't work, she would get someone. She would set up a man. She will give the person money to call the husband. When she wants to chase the husband's newest friend or lady or somebody that is in the husband's space, who is a lady away, she would call a man to call the husband and warn the husband to stay away from his wife. Which is the new, and when the husband, that one is saying, who is your wife? You see something like Shade that works in your office, you know, and the guy will be like, Shade is a widow. Do you get? It's so bad that she doesn't even know the history of the women she's trying to settle. So the husband too got very creative. She got somebody to hack the husband's phone. The husband got very creative and invited the police to his house to come and help him confirm if his house has been boiled down. Do you know? They came to arrest his wife.
And you see, Tommy, do
Somebody
you
in
know?
the UK, very funny story. They came to arrest the wife.
It will
and
be
then-
easy to track her. Very
so
easy.
They were like, the person who did this is in this house. They traced him back to the house, and then they found it was one. So he was not the one begging the police to release his wife.
There's a family problem.
It's a family problem. I now get it. Like,
Tommy, let's give out a disclaimer. Sometimes the man may have cheated in the past that necessitated that suspicion.
or the partner, don't make it a man. It could be
Okay,
the woman who
the
cheated.
spouse, the significant other, okay? But nevertheless, let's say this. When you start snooping, you can't stop. And you need to deal with it. You need to be intentional. Let his Facebook go. Let his WhatsApp. You know, I have a problem with women or men who go to their partner's social media to check his comments on other people's pages. And then you now screenshot and send to him and wait for him when he comes back from work.
You will tell me where that number is from.
Why did you comment love emoji on that person's post? And then the man is like, I'm a man, he's a man. I only love the fabrics. And then she's like, oh, is he a man? Okay.
Even if it's a woman.
You know,
You
sometimes
posted something nice. The person is my friend. I said like, and then I liked it. I sent a love emoji. And then you have issues with it. The person wants to die young, me.
very true. Like I wrote here, I said, snooping sponsors distrust, and distrust distorts relationships.
And when it distorts your relationship, snooping, I'll amend it for you. Snooping sponsors distrust and shortens your lifespan.
Yes. True.
Snooping sponsors distrust and then it shortens your lifespan. What it does to you, you are the only one doing your thinking. You know, everything you've talked about links together.
Very
You are
true.
the only one imagining it. You are the one, your imagination led you to snooping. Your snooping led you to taking some decisions and some actions. And then before you know what is happening, you become alarangono. Your body will not stay in
Please,
one place.
alarangbono in English is
your body
the
is very
person
hot.
whose body is hot,
Very hot.
tempered,
As in, like
overreaction.
like you are on fire every time. Before you know what's happening, the man is having fun. Do you get?
And you are dying.
You are dying, you know. When the man gets home, the first thing is you smell his clothes. You see he's this one. You are checking his face for lipstick stain. You are doing this. You want to kill yourself. You will die young. And even if you don't die young, you know the really bad part is you don't die young. You kill the man.
Very
And
true.
then you will now be treating high blood pressure because you have refused to give yourself peace of mind. The moment you're snooping, you have erased your peace of mind. In fact, you have signed your own death warrant. You want to spend the next 50 years of your life sleeping and waking up with popping pills, popping hypertensive pills every moment because you can't sleep right. You will sleep when the man is sleeping. The man is sleeping, you know, he's having fun. He's having a very good dream. You will now sneak. Now pick his phone.
And start snooping at night. In the middle of the night. And then you now wake him up, come and explain. Oh God. Told me, say,
you will kill the man and kill yourself. At the end of the day, both of you will die young. Your children will not be miserable. Why do we do that to ourselves? You know what I've discovered again? Busy people don't do this.
Because they are busy. Told me, the
busy
idle
people
mind
are rarely insecure in relationship.
So when you are doing nothing,
the devil used to fiddle with their minds.
So their imagination is very sharp,
active.
Very active.
Because they are watching a lot of Yoruba movies.
Nollywood has done so many harm to our homes. That's why some women
are watching Yoruba movies, and they will not understand that Nollywood was actually wrote the script to correct the problem.
Very true.
They will copy the action.
Problem and put the action in their relation that maybe Lagbaja is doing this thing.
Peace of mind is the best gift you can give yourself in any kind of relationship, whether it's a relationship with you or it's a relationship with your partner.
Yeah.
Peace of mind, the best gift you can give yourself.
I want to close.
Yes.
And I want to close by saying this. Youthful exuberance exists in every relationship. The earlier you deal with your demons and get out there and be positive, the better for you. Everyone has got one.
Everybody has a demon. It's a personal problem, a personal demon. Deal with yours on time. And that's where we end the bumper breakfast this morning. I see one of my hands is laughing there and saying, Tolomaiso. It's a pleasure being here with you this beautiful morning with the troublesome Dr. Pressure. If you don't give me my gift on Friday, I am going to strangle.
Everybody knows I am gentle. You're the only one who calls your mentor, your doctor, your friend, your counselor, your teacher. You're the only one who calls him troublesome, and I have a problem with that. Thank you very much, viewers, for watching. Please follow me on Instagram, Dr. Precious Uwas.
My name is Tommy. I'll see you again Monday morning, bright and early.
Bye-bye.
Face mask. Face mask.
Don't touch your eyes, don't touch your nose, don't touch your mouth. Bye.